Hello again, YouTube. Truth Man here. The channel is the No Metrics, No Simping, All Subjects channel. So we get ready to talk about money on this one. We get ready to talk about money, and yes, we will be all over the place because my No Metrics people out there, you know, you gotta get well rounded. You gotta be able to follow me, man. You know. I've been reading y'all comments. I've been checking out y'all responses. Y'all pretty bright group. I got a lot of intellectuals on my stuff. I got open thinkers on my channel. So they can pretty much keep up. I got all different religions. But that's kind of what we talking about. But we mainly talking about money. Listen, do not let these preachers, and let's start with Christianity, man, because y'all know, y'all the people of the book, you know, y'all might not understand everything the way it actually was, but y'all understand enough for a lot of y'all to be names written in the book of life and people in heaven right now resting. So I know people be coming on here trying to diss me that's claiming to be Christians, but they not, because if they was, they respect the fact that even if you think I'm a prophet or not, real believers know that in case you're wrong, you don't want to play around. You don't want to play around with no prophet. But listen, man, I think the sinners prove every day that giving to the church does nothing. In fact, when you give to the church, it should be just because you received and because you want to give. You should never give out of what the Bible calls necessity, meaning you give it to receive from God. Because if you do that, you're not trusting Him, because the Most High, the Bible says, allows it to rain on the just as well as the unjust, as we can see. You know, we see billionaires that ain't nowhere near saved, millionaires that ain't nowhere near saved, 100,000aires that ain't nowhere near saved, got nice cars, they driving brand new Escalades, they live in the suburbs, nowhere near saved. I get mad if you bring up the Bible. So when you give, first point I'm making, you give based on what you desire to give. If you don't desire to give, don't give. But it's a catch to this. You don't want to be one of them stingy ones, because like the Bible say, too much is given, much is required. That's why you see people dying with millions in the bank and people scrambling to figure out what's going to happen with it. Because to much is given, much is required. Just like all this revelation that I get from the Most High, I gotta preach something. I can't just get mad and be like, you know what, man, I ain't finna cast my pearls before swine. I'm not preaching. You know, because for a while I said I could have had a church. I could be doing better financially. Because I know what I'm talking about. I know the Bible. I know the Gospels, the different Gospels. I know about different religions. I could be doing better than I am financially. But I don't look at the Most High to just, if He does, He does. And I'll thank Him for it. But I don't preach for money. I preach to help people. Because I already know that I'm going to have a reward when it's all said and done. And the eternal reward is better than anything I could get while I'm here. Just ask T.D. Jakes. Millions of dollars. Good name is to be chosen over great riches. See, people, this is what I know about people. People gonna either choose to like you or choose to hate you. But when you transparent and when you honest about who you are and what you do, People can't help but respect you unless they're an idiot or a moron. Who wouldn't respect a transparent man or woman that don't be hiding in hypocrisy? So, do not let these pastors coach you to give nothing you don't want to give. He keeps passing that plate around too much. Be like, look, man, I ain't giving nothing else. And just put your hand up like, nah. And if he start trying to condemn you or try to shoot on you sideways with his preaching, get your stuff and get on out of there. And come and meet me in the Sunday sermon. We going live this Sunday. We're going to do it live. So this will be your chance to ask any questions or anything if y'all don't show up. I know I got a lot of agents, a lot of hate watchers. But if y'all don't show up, hey man, you know, and feel free to give as so you desire. See, is this how it's supposed to be? I'm supposed to be bankrolling my own ministry and people just help me do it. That's why you gotta have your business and stuff in order. Like me being a preacher, I'm looking more so at writing books, having stuff that pretty much run itself, like coin operated car washes and laundromats. I do invest, but I don't go crazy with it because I know they pulling strings with that. You save money from your working. You go from there. You know? I got some stuff that I have planned to do ministry-wise that a lot of these preachers probably don't do. And it's just going to take a nice amount of money. You know? But don't, like even me, give when, what, and how you choose. Don't think you have to. You don't. I want you to, because it'll make things work and make things go a lot faster. But hey man, don't put yourself in no tight to cash at me or super thanks me or any of that, man. Get your business in order first. All of my No Matrix people out there. And y'all women, man, listen, y'all could give too. Because I know I'm helping y'all. I'm helping y'all be better. You know? Teach your young daughters. Keep them legs closed. Learn how to cook. Work. Help your man. So, and once again, the phone is ringing. We'll get back to this person. Oh man, I'm tired, man. We did a lot of physical stuff today. So when you give, do not give to receive, ever. Give because you received. Give like Abel. Like I told you, I gave you an example. Those sheep were Abel's friends. Cain probably wasn't dealing with them. You know, sometimes twins don't get along. But he was playing with those sheep. Then the Most High wanted them to sacrifice. It was indeed a sacrifice. See, when you give, you should make some type of sacrifice what you're giving. You know, even if you went directly to somebody that's struggling that you know, you say, here, put this on your rent. That could be your giving. See, y'all let these preachers, they riding all clean and stuff. The gangster lean. Some of them ain't never been no gangster. But who keep it score? So, you could give to somebody you know that's struggling. Let's say you got a relative that you know they struggling, they're a single mother, so on and so forth, and you like, here, I'm gonna go to the store and buy y'all some food. What y'all like to eat? Bam, that's your giving right there. That's your giving. But when you don't feel led, you should feel led sometime, but when you don't do it. Don't let no preacher talk you into it either. Because he a man just like you. If y'all both saved, y'all both saved. The Most High is not a respecter of person. Y'all know the Bible teach that, Acts chapter 10, verse 34 and 35. He said he changed not. You know? So, the way it is some people, okay, this is how it works. I believe in manifestation. I do. And I think that's, like the Bible say, the children of the world are wiser than the children of the light. See, a lot of them ain't nowhere near spiritual, but they know how to manifest. And they got an advantage. The devil don't be begging to do stuff in their lives. The devil don't be going to and fro seeking whom she may devour with them. Because she knows she already got them. She does that to the believers. The Bible says she makes war with the saints. War, all type of war. Mental war, spiritual war, financial war. Why you think the people of the book are the brokest? The devil will do something subtle like get you to waste your money. Like get you to do stuff that's a waste of money. Make you discontent so you take vacations that you probably shouldn't have took. Now you broke. Now you ain't even paying your bills. You got to pray about money. And you had the money. I had you, if you play fantasy leagues, you gamble, you play the casinos and lottery and stuff like that. I had you playing too much. And then you start losing and you done basically lost your money. It ain't nothing, y'all know what I teach about gambling. It's not a sin to gamble. It's a sin to not take care of your, well, really, that ain't no sin. That's just a shortcoming. See, you have sins, you have shortcomings. Every shortcoming ain't a sin, every sin ain't a shortcoming. Let me give you an example. Not taking care of your kids, being broke is a shortcoming. You able-bodied and you broke, that's a shortcoming. Because you're supposed to not only be providing, but you're supposed to be laying up for your future generation. Your grandkids, your great-grandkids ain't supposed to struggle. They ain't supposed to need nothing. You're supposed to have money put up for them. I'm supposed to have money put up for them. And then when we don't, it's a shortcoming. Now, if we are broke because of some type of idolatry, maybe we trying to be like a god, so you buying too much stuff because you want people to say you got drip, you fresh, you blah, 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 blah. Now, you committing sin. Graven image, you got a car that you want hanging up on your refrigerator, and you praying to that car. You praying for a car. You're not supposed to pray for no car. You're not supposed to pray for no car. You're supposed to dominate and go get the best car you can get, and then thank God for it. You're supposed to dominate. Part of dominating financially is we got to save that money. Y'all know that. You got to let that money pile up to the point where you got to find a bigger spot to put it in. How many of y'all haven't done that? How many of y'all working on it? See, people will criticize you for coming up short, but this was funny. Okay, you want to talk about how broke other people is, but you ain't rich. This is how you know you rich. You know you rich when you don't have to hide from your relatives. I need this, I need that. Can you help me with this? Can you help me with that? When you don't have to hide, you're probably rich. If you gotta hide, man, I hope they ain't finna ask me for no money. You ain't there. You might think you are, but you ain't. Because when you got long money, I'm talking about long money, trust me, man, the little stuff. Now, of course, I wouldn't advise helping everybody, but it comes spots where you probably should help somebody. The Most High will take it from you. And you just using it to brag and to boast, but you ain't helping nobody. The Most High will shrink that up and let it shrink up. The Most High let the devil attack you where you weak. If you weak sexually, he'll have you making, getting deceived, making babies all over the place, and that money gonna shrivel up. It's gonna shrivel up. So that's why I say that's the first thing. Do not let these preachers twist your arm. Your house come before that church. He talking about you giving to God. Not necessarily. Sometimes you can give to God by giving to somebody in need. Remember, he said the same, what you do to them, you doing to me. So if your pastor don't even do nothing for the poor, why would you give all your money to him? I would give him the bare minimum. And he in danger of not being my pastor. Because his job is to give to the poor. And if he don't do it, why should I give to him? Be like, okay, I'm gonna give this little amount. Maybe this will help him with the bills in the church. But I ain't going crazy because he ain't gonna do right with it. I'm gonna give that money to somebody that I know is gonna do what they say. Don't say you gonna do one thing and do another. You say you gonna build this, build that, but then we see you on vacation. Okay, where'd you get the money to take that vacation? And you don't have no job or no business. I know you took the money you said you was gonna do XYZ with, and you did TUV with it. See? So, put yourself, do not pay your bills to give to no ministry. I'm telling you, I put it on myself. I know I'm telling you right. Do not miss any of your bills. Now, don't be going crazy with bills, making bills all over the place, because that's idolatry. That's like a form of idolatry. You trying to be king. It's all right to see yourself as a king over yourself, not over others. The king of your household, yeah. But don't be going crazy with them bills and now you can't even give. Your pastor got good intentions, but you can't even help him because all your money going out in bills. As soon as you got that job, car note, mortgage, blah, blah, blah. Man, take that time, man. Live a little rough for a little while and stack that money. Stack that money. 5,000, 10,000. First you want to get to 500. If you ain't got nothing, you want to get to 500. Then when you get to 500, you want to just get to 1,000. Then you get to 1,000, you go to 2,000. You just keep going up. Like the dude said, what's his name, Navar? If you save, what is it? Is it 2740 or 2840? On average per day, you'll have 10,000 in 1 year. You had 10,000. You sitting on 10,000. Most people done work their whole life and ain't got 10,000. You sitting on 10,000, 15,000, 20,000. Now, your pastor say, I want everybody, if you can, to get 300. You could get 400. You see you see how that work? You could give more than what he asks. Or you got $50,000 in the bank, and your niece is finna get evicted. She gotta pay $2,000. You still got $48,000. Y'all just stingy, man. And y'all be talking about how saved y'all is. Saved from what? You got $50,000 and don't even want to give up $2,000. You don't trust, you being like I know thou art a hard man. Remember the one that buried in the dirt? Sowing where you have not reaped. So, stack that money, man. Don't let nobody, ain't no pimp game. Stop letting these preachers pimp you, man. They got these big old churches and they be up there trying to say stuff and walk away. Man, yeah, okay, go ahead and walk away. When your plate come this way again, I'm gonna put my finger up and say, nah, I ain't giving nothing else. I gotta save up myself. Every time you get paid, you should be saving something. If you in the tight, $5, $10, you gonna eat that up. That's just a couple less candy bars for you, big man. A couple less beer. You know, you still can get you a 6-pack. You just can't get the 24-pack. You in the tight like that. Be like, man, I'm finna go a couple weeks and I'm gonna just give me a 6-pack. I ain't gonna get the 24-pack. You know? Cause I'm definitely finna have a couple brews. Y'all hear that? I'm finna have a couple brews. Y'all hate that. They got they suits on. They're like superheroes. Man, y'all don't have no fun. Hey, the devil be knowing I be having fun, so the devil be trying to attack to try to stop the fun and still can't. You can't. I remember we was in Texas, man, we was struggling. We still having birthday parties in the hotel room. Playing 80s music, our kids, daughter standing up trying to dance. My son was in there happy, smiling. And most people would not be able to take the stuff we done been through in my house. They just wouldn't, man. Like, I remember when we lost our one son, and one of my sons was asleep, the other son was looking very scared. We made it through it. It happened twice. We made it through it. When she was pregnant with my twins, the doctor said that one of the twins, it was weird because when I would always take her to Wendy's because they say her heart was flatlining. But we would go to Wendy's, I would get her Baconator, and she, for some reason, when she was in the womb, she loved like Wendy's. And she'd get to swimming around and floating around in there again. We've been through a lot. A whole lot. That's why, like, let me talk to you husbands that you might be facing divorce, stuff like that, man. Don't just, if your wife, she might have just quit or gave up or this, I wouldn't just throw her to the dogs, man. You know, if she was there trying to hang in there for a while and just ran out of gas, I mean, you get right, and it's all right for you to help her a little bit. Then she start getting smashed, especially if she wasn't smashing you, that's when the help stop. Let him do it. You giving him the nookie. Let him do it. You think that much of him where you having sex with him but wasn't having sex with your ex. You who are the ex be like, hey, that's his job now. I ain't doing nothing for you. I'm doing the bare minimum. You giving it up to him, like what make him so special? But that's what they do. So yeah, in closing, y'all know to save first. Don't be stingy, be generous, but be generous based on your heart's desire and your resources. You don't give your money away. You take care of what you need to take care of, and then you give out of what you got left. But again, like I said, don't be going making all these bills. You know you're going to have to make some bills because that's just the way things go in our country. But don't be letting these preachers try to live a luxurious lifestyle off of you. And he want to live a luxurious lifestyle, let him start a food truck or start some businesses or something. Let him go to work. He didn't want to stand up there and talk. Like, you know, it's all right. It's all right to talk. But when you done talking, what are you going to do to build your own wealth? These preachers now expect y'all to build their wealth. And it's funny because they don't be doing nothing to impact the world. The majority of them, especially in Christianity. They don't be doing nothing to impact the world. They do stuff to impact their house. Nice big old palatial mansions. Get paid a lot to speak. Like I told y'all, I could be like them. I could put on a suit, slick my hair back, keep my beard trimmed up, get a nice watch, and just get to preach. Because I know how to preach. I know how to preach. But I ain't in it for that. Anyway, thanks for watching. Keep tuning in for more videos.